Hi guys, so welcome to today's video. For today, I thought it would be fun if we took a little road trip and went and checked out my local Home Depot and Lowe's and see what plants we could find. So I haven't been to box stores for probably a couple weeks now, so I'm excited to see what we can find. Normally, I find at least a few rare plants when I do go to Lowe's. Our Lowe's is especially good and our Home Depot gets in a lot of proven winners plants. So I found some really nice philodendrons at our Home Depot. So I'm hoping that they got some new stuff in since I have been. All right, guys. So I think we're going to head to Lowe's first, and then we will hit up Home Depot. So let's go ahead and get started and see what we can find today. All right, guys, so I just made it to Lowe's, so let's go ahead and see what they have. So near the front of the store, they had a whole bunch of hanging planters. That right there is a Thai pink lipstick plant. They had some ivy hanging baskets. This one looks like a skeleton key pothos, and that one is a little more rare, and it was only $16.98. Haven't seen one of those in a while, so I thought that was really cool. They also had another type of lipstick plant here, I think. Can't really see what that tag says, but they had another one of the Thai pinks, which get really beautiful pink flowers. And they also had this heartleaf philodendron, which is one of my faves. Down here, there is another skeleton key, which these have the little bit thinner leaves. They almost look like a cebu blue, but it wasn't a cebu blue. They are the skeleton key. It looks like some ferns, but up here they had a prayer plant, which is a maranta, and it had the red on it. I haven't seen one of those in a while, so I thought that was really nice. And some more pothos. And this one really caught my eye. This is a type of begonia, and they're in these really nice clay pots. So I think it's a begonia maculata. And next to that, we have a moonlight pothos, which is a type of syndapsis. They had a lot of money trees, some pretty good sized snake plants, and I think this one's a Dracaena. They had some beautiful monsteras for $30 and some ZZ plants. These were all about medium-sized plants, so super nice if you're looking for something a little bigger. So over here, there was a whole bunch of different types of philodendrons. There was a philodendron ring of fire, which looked really cool, but this one caught my eye. It is a white wizard philodendron. It had pretty low variegation, but I just hadn't seen one of these in a box store before, so I thought that was really neat. And I forgot what that colorful plant is next to it. If you know, let me know in the comments. But they also had a very low variegated pink princess that was pretty rough looking. It had one really cute pink leaf on it. And next to that was a type of calathea. So moving on, I thought these Alocasia polys were really cute. They were in some really fun pots and a lot of different live trend stuff over here on this shelf. Lots of really cute pots with philodendrons and looks like little snake plants. I'm not sure what all of these plants were. This little pink syngonium was really cute. They also had a type of Hoya up here. I forgot what those ones are called, but I think it might start with a C. They had some beautiful baskets of calathea and monstera there in the middle. On the top, there is a birkin, lots of different snake plants and more polys, it looks like, or those might be bambinos. Let me know in the comments. But lots of different cute plants to choose from. I really like the pots on these guys. I spotted this really cool alocasia. It was kind of expensive. It was $25 and it wasn't in the best of shape, so I passed on it, but it looked really pretty. It had very shiny leaves. Let me know if you know what that one is. This super silvery Syndapsis also caught my eye. Very cute. I found another really cute hanging planter with this Hoya Crimson Queen in it. I thought that was just really adorable. I never saw that type of hanging planter before, so I thought that was really cool. They have a lot of cute little pots. This Calathea was in kind of more of a basket, so that was really nice as well. I kind of like the prayer plant in the basket more so. I don't think the basket really goes with the purple and black of that plant, but otherwise really cute. They had some philodendron, Brazil down there. And over here in this corner, they have a whole bunch of the 598 smaller plants. I'm not sure why I skipped over that whole section, but yeah, over here they have a whole bunch of these smaller plants for 598. They had a little philodendron Brazil in there. It looks like a different type of fern. Dracaenas, Syngoniums, Peperomia, lots of different pothos, a cute little red robin begonia, some ivy, just lots of different plants mixed in, and a random pink princess in there as well. I also found this beautiful Cebu blue pothos over here hanging, and it was super long, but it wasn't in the best of shape, so I passed on it. They had some of these beautiful calatheas. I call them the peacock calatheas. I'm not sure their proper name, but I think those are really cute. I was so happy I found this Syndapsis Platinum. That is one of my favorite Syndapsis. I think it's so beautiful and green and minty. They also had another Moonlight Syndapsis. Over here in the clearance section, they had a huge tray of those plants that are $5.98. They all looked like they weren't in too bad of shape, but lots of ferns in there. This Alocasia caught my eye. I've never saw one of them before in that type of vase, but again, most of the stuff over here was pretty brown and yucky looking, so I didn't get any of those. These beautiful ficus tinikis caught my eye. I just really love this one. I think it is so gorgeous, and they were only $30 and in pretty good sized pots, so pretty established plant there. And over here on this end cap, they had these beautiful wooden planters with some really healthy looking, I think these are succulents, maybe a type of bamboo. Let me know in the comments if you know what those are, but I just really thought the planters were so cute over here. These ones especially caught my eye. They are fun little animal planters. There's a giraffe and a little dog with sunglasses and some more succulents. This one might be a little type of snake plant in this fun little strawberry glass planter. Behind that, they had a pineapple themed one as well. I thought those were so cute and fun for summer. Down here, they had these little watermelon, orange, and lemon planters with the air plants. And on my way out, I stumbled upon these rare orchids. So they had this rare orchid collection by Better Grow with a few different types of orchids I never saw before. So I thought that was really neat. Let me know if you have found these and which one was your favorite. So I also spotted this cute little Hoya Crimson Princess. So that was fun to find a few extra little plants on our way out, but let's go ahead and head over to Home Depot. Okay, so we just made it to Home Depot. Let's see what we can find. And right off the bat, their shelves were super empty, but I did find this cute little milk confetti syngonium, so that was a pretty cool find. They also had a pink one next to it. They had a bunch of ficus, and I forgot what this one's called. Let me know in the comments if you know what that one is. But I also spotted a Florida green philodendron, and this one was $30, but they had a sale going on all their plants. So everything over here is 50% off. So super great prices on these philodendrons. They had, I think these ones up here are called Summer Glory, but let me know if you know what those are called. They also had this really interesting looking begonia, and sorry, my finger's in the way here, just ignore my finger, but yeah, that begonia was really cool. They had some painted lady philodendron and some of these huge pothos plants. Some really neglected Hoya bertinae down here that were in really bad shape. They had some philodendron billete and some ring of fire philodendron. That one had a lot of nice color on it, so that one was really cute. They also had this philodendron squamiferum, so that was a really cool find as well. Lots of these bigger plants. I forgot what these guys are called. Let me know in the comments. They did have a little bird of paradise over here. Wasn't in the best of shape, but I thought that was kind of cute. They also had these really cute fairy gardens down here is what they were calling them. So they had a few different types of plants in the pot with little accessories, like this one had a little beach with a mermaid tail. So those were really cute. Over here, they had some more plants for 50% off. It looks like a ring of fire, some pothos, and some more philodendrons. And sorry guys, my finger's in the way again. I'm getting used to my new phone, so I apologize. But over here, they had a promo going on for some beautiful orchids for only $10. And over here on this other shelf, they had some marble peperomias. So hadn't really saw these in a while, so I thought that was really neat. And they were only $5. They might have been 50% off too. But yeah, lots of good prices here at Home Depot today. So let's go ahead and take a look at what they have outside. I have been really loving these caladiums. I think that's what they're called, but they are so colorful. They kind of remind me of Alocasia. I just think they're gorgeous, and these guys are only $16.98. So let's just take a look at what else they have out here. So I wanted to find some flowers for outside. So I thought these little baskets were really pretty. They also had some hibiscus and lots of hostas to choose from. I really love these daylilies. I have a whole bunch of those that are in full bloom in my front yard right now, and I just think they are so pretty. They had some more hostas over here with some blooms. And over here, they had a whole bunch of different type of corabells. So they had some darker ones, some purple, some lime green, and these ones back here were especially beautiful. I just love the dark color on these. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So if you love flowers, Home Depot has some of the best looking planters I have seen. They are so pretty, so colorful. Lots of zinnias and petunias. I thought this plant was really pretty. I think it's called a celosia, but the colors on there are so gorgeous. I thought this pot of zinnia was really pretty as well. Lots of colors in there. So, yeah, guys, be sure to check out your Home Depot if you're looking for some beautiful flowers to add to your garden. I thought these planters were really cute with the bird of paradise in them as well, but they had so many healthy looking plants. So, I think that about wraps up our trip today. So, be sure to check your stores, guys. So I am back home. I'm getting ready to go inside and get in the air conditioning. It is super hot out today, so I'm so excited to get cooled off. Let me know in the comments what your favorite plant was that we found today. And also let me know if you have found any good box store finds lately. I'm hoping my Home Depot gets some new plants in stock this week. Since their shelves were looking pretty bare today, I think that that means they might be getting some new plants in soon. So I'm crossing my fingers that they will get some in this week. So I'll let you guys know. I think Lowe's was the biggest hit when it came to houseplants today. They had so many great choices, some rare philodendrons, a few Hoyas, rare orchids were really cool, and that alocasia we found today was also really nice. I'm kind of regretting that I didn't scoop that up, but I didn't end up buying anything today. I was just looking. I'm still kind of on my plant ban, so I've been kind of burnt out lately, and I'm kind of just taking a break from buying plants. I've been focusing more on getting like accessories and stuff to care for my plants. So this coming week, I'm going to be filming a Hoya video for you guys, and I'm going to be styling some Hoyas. So be on the lookout for that. Other than that, I think if you guys are looking for some nice flowers, be sure to check your Home Depot because I think their outdoor garden area was super nice and they had a lot of pretty plants and flowers to choose from. So, yeah, I think that is it for today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and head inside and get some cleaning done and possibly get in a workout before I have to make dinner. So let me know what your favorite plant was today. I'm going to go ahead and head inside, and I will see you guys soon.